This is the Manfuzed Podcast. I am Kay Lee, audio producer, a voice artist, sitting here with the co-host, Ben H.
What's up?
Hey, man. Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day from father to father.
Father to father. We should spend a minute giving some praise and acknowledging all of the fathers out there that make a huge difference in our lives, whether that be good or bad.
Big ups, Daddy.
Big ups. I mean, I think fathers need to be celebrated more.
100%.
I don't think we get the props we deserve.
Well, we have to demand it.
Yes.
You know, sometimes you just got to grab life by the hair.
And and do something to it.
And do something to it.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Oh, as long as it produces a smile.
That's right. A happy ending. What did you do on Father's Day? How were you celebrated, Ben?
So, my friend, best buddy from childhood, GC, came up to visit with his two kids.
Right.
He's got a 9-year-old and a 5-year-old.
I saw there was some slip and slide action going on in the
action
yard.
Was going on. It was a wild weekend with Gary.
Yeah, did you take them on the boat?
We went on the boat. We went fishing. We tubed the kids. We got a tube now.
Oh, nice.
We need to get your kids on the tube.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
The tube is fun.
Oh, tube is
fun.
fun.
It gets a little bumpy out there on the weekends, though.
Oh, I'll bet.
Yeah.
Was it packed?
The lake is all about the week. It's a week time activity.
So it was a zoo out there.
It was a freaking zoo out there. It was bananas.
Yeah, Father's Day weekend.
Oh, dude, there was people everywhere and the jet skiers and all that. And look, I've ridden a jet ski before. I get it. But, dude, they're annoying. I mean, they're just annoying.
Because they're coming from all angles.
They're coming from all angles. You can't see them. They're not looking out for anything. They're just looking straight ahead because they're going 80 miles per hour in a straight line.
Right.
You know, I mean, it's a crazy thing. But no, we had a blast. We have this big, like, rollout thing. It's a big mat. It's literally like 6 by 12.
It's an island.
It's huge. Yeah, it's an island. And so we tie that up to the boat, and the kids jump off and swim around and stuff. It was a lot of fun.
That thing has to take up a lot of real estate on the boat.
Well, you roll it up, and then you put it on the roof of the boat with a tie-down strap over it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and so you don't even see it at all. You just tie it down to the roof.
Yeah, I think those are like, I forgot what they're called. They're like,
it's
they're
like
dope.
A floating rug.
They're dope.
You know?
Yeah,
they're awesome, man.
Someone's making billions on that.
Oh yeah, man. We need to get up in that floating rug business. Do some Aztec floating rugs. Anybody's out there? Southwestern's
floating rugs.
Floating rugs.
It's the pattern on the pants.
It's all about the pattern.
That's right. I'm gonna relay a story.
Yep.
And I want to see if you've ever done this or if it's happened to you.
Ooh, a story.
Yes.
I wonder if people think that like we plan this kind of stuff, because I swear I have no idea what Kaylee is about to say.
No, you don't.
Part of the uniqueness of this show is that it's very off the cuff.
Well,
we plan
to have a couple topics we're going to talk about. What we think is is going to be good, relevant, topical, funny, and then we kind of just put it together.
But we don't write scripts.
Oh, no, not at all. No.
We don't know exactly what we're going to say.
No, and a lot of times I might just, like, when we did the erotic novel, you came in here and I handed you a script, and,
exactly.
And that was what we read.
I would like to do some more erotic novel reading.
Well, we've had some requests.
For it now.
We've had some requests.
Have we?
Yes, yes, and I think that we shall do that. So, we're going to get into being groped in the Metaverse.
Oh.
So if you thought guys were disgusting in real life,
this is a whole different.
This is another level of
wild.
Of groping. Let's go ahead and talk about the UK military. Paratroopers, I believe, who have been fired.
They're not being deployed.
Right. For videoing wild and rough orgies.
Hey, man. I mean, look,
what did it say? Like 32 instances of this woman being snuck into the...
Yeah, whatever it was, man. I guess it was like eight guys with a bunch of girls.
I thought it was one girl, but I mean, she loved it.
And they were filming it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But there were many instances, I think, during the investigation. And
it's UK soldiers, right?
Yes.
Which, by the way, are great soldiers. I mean, British military are squared away.
They don't fuck around?
No, they're very good. The New York Post reports UK troops filmed having orgy at barracks, barred from NATO deployment. It was this female. she'd been snuck in 31 times. And I guess they were filming 8 soldiers.
She loved it.
Having an orgy with her.
Yeah.
I mean, she was just banging the whole freaking barracks, man. This is the kind of girl that bangs the whole football team. They exist.
Oh, I know.
They want to get in the locker room and just get tossed around by the whole team.
Oh, my God. This reminds me of a fucking
I mean,
hilarious.
I don't think that never happened when I was playing football.
This reminds me of something that happened to me.
Oh.
Well, no, I mean...
To you or for you?
Well, let's just say I could have been an active participant.
Yeah.
I had never been in this situation before.
Yes.
So I went on a cruise with my mom and my stepdad and my stepbrother.
Yes.
And I met this couple that was on the cruise. The couple was really cool. We hit it off. When we went to Mexico on the cruise ship, I ended up scoring some weed.
Yes.
We ended up puffing. This couple was so cool that after the cruise, we got off of the cruise. There was about 8 hours before my plane left Tampa.
Right.
I went home with this couple.
Wow.
And hung out. And I got to crash. And,
cool.
And then they brought me to the airport. So we became friends. Well, fast forward, a year or 2 later, I kept in touch with them. I went down to Florida to hang out. On my way back, and I stopped to see my friend. Well, him and his girlfriend were no longer together. I met her at this house.
Yeah.
And I was going to leave straight from there to drive back to Georgia.
So the great couple you had met had now turned into the girl picking you up.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
And I was not hooking up with this girl.
No.
But she had a client who was out of town, and she got to use their house. And this is in Florida, and the house was sick.
Yeah.
They all worked at Disney.
Ah.
She was a character.
Yes.
Pocahontas or something. A lot of substances came into the mix. And then all of a sudden, a bunch of other characters, who are now
Were they wearing their costumes?
No. They came over off duty, and they were sitting around.
Mickey Mouse is blowing Donald Duck.
We're all getting fucked up. And all of a sudden, they're like, I hear a number of the guys going, where's so-and-so? And this girl gets here. And it was Superman and Captain America were just dogging this chick out.
Really?
Oh, my God. There was like 4 or 5 of them in the shower. And I'm hanging with the girl that I know, and they're like, hey, bro, you want to come in?
Oh, no way.
And I'm like, I think
I'm okay.
I'm okay.
But that's exactly like this situation that happened in the barrack.
These guys are sex-starved.
It's the embarrassment of the video. It embarrasses the entire unit. But obviously, these guys are having a good time.
Their units were not embarrassed.
No, they were having a good time. Now they regret it. I'm sure it was a good thing for about 31 visits. They just shouldn't have recorded it.
I think they probably would have been good for cutting it off at the 29th visit.
Or the 30th.
They had gotten away with it for so long. They're like, this is the best.
Good old number 31.
I wonder if they have 31 videos.
They probably have a lot.
After 28 times, they were like, hey, I have an idea. Let's get some footage
Break
of this.
out the old video.
This is monumental.
I mean, I guess maybe the girl was into it, from the perspective of...
Obviously.
Like she felt like a porn star or something.
I mean, she basically is.
Yeah, I mean, maybe that was like her way of
breaking into the industry.
Attention.
Maybe this is her big break into the industry.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you think she released the video?
Bang all the guys in the barracks.
Yeah. The title of it will be "Banging Dudes in Barracks." Banging the whole barrack.
Oh my gosh.
Platoon banging.
Platoon 3. Platoon 8.
Yeah. Platoon 32.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy. And now these guys' careers are probably going to be ruined. They're not going to send
Well, they'll get in trouble. I mean, they probably won't get kicked out.
It was consensual. I didn't want to. Ma'am, you've been here 32 times.
Please shut your mouth.
Yeah. Has this ever happened to you, Ben?
What's that?
Well, let me just paint this picture. It's late at night.
Yeah.
The kids are asleep. You're feeling it. Your wife is rolled over, facing the other direction.
Right.
You give her the old tap on the shoulder.
Uh-huh.
Which in my household, if she gets the old
shoulder tap,
with one finger, she knows
what that is.
Yes, she knows that Daddy's ready.
Yeah. The shoulder tap.
In this particular instance,
I don't do the shoulder tap.
Well, I mean, it's either that or it's the press.
Body press.
The crotch press. So in this instance, the shoulder tap was met with, I'm tired. Go to bed.
Yeah.
Which on a normal night, I'd be like, fine.
I'm going to bed.
But this night, I was like,
nope.
This sucks.
Yeah.
I was horny.
Yeah.
All right? I had a need. I had the urge.
Right.
And it was one where I couldn't
let it go.
I couldn't let it go.
Right.
So I went with...
Something had to cure this.
So I went with maneuver 2.
Oh.
The press.
The press.
Now...
A little bit more aggressive.
A little bit more aggressive.
Less consensual.
Where it seems like it's cuddling.
Right.
Obviously...
It's not.
There is a soldier down there. He is ready to go.
Yes.
So after some gentle and maybe some forceful pressing, she rolls over and goes, leave me the fuck alone.
Oh, no, it didn't work.
Fuck no. That was a way of going, hey, I'm ready. If you are, change your mind.
Right.
It was something I couldn't ignore, Ben. It was throbbing.
Oh, God. This is fucking TMI. I like hearing about it from the woman's perspective better.
Well, I guess on a typical night for me, and I have never done this before, I would normally get up out of bed, irritated, and I'd probably find myself some secret corner, and I would probably take care of myself. So,
Jesus.
On this night... I could not.
No.
I did not. I don't know why. I guess I could have. So I decided, I guess I was half asleep, trying to go to sleep. I was just going to take care of it right then and there while she was trying to sleep.
I don't understand. Please elaborate.
I decided to fix the situation while laying in bed.
Without her help.
Without her help.
Just, this is how you know you've reached the end of the road. So, this, ladies and gentlemen, is desperation.
Not desperation.
This only happens during marriage.
Exactly. Right. See, I guess if you were single and you're dating somebody...
You'd at least go hide somewhere.
Yeah, you'd probably go hide somewhere. And you'd find a secret corner, maybe light a candle, throw your leg up on the table, make a thing of it by yourself while so-and-so was sleeping.
Oh,
Not on this night.
No.
I decided to handle it.
Yes.
So I guess what started off as a slow, jiggle of the bed.
Yeah.
Because, you know, when somebody...
Did she know what was going on, or was she sleeping?
She was sleeping, I thought.
So she wasn't aware.
Well... She became aware.
She became aware.
So she was facing the other direction.
Were you making noises?
No, I don't think.
Oh.
Yeah. You like that.
Make her jealous.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm talking to my pretend friend who puts out.
Right.
Her name's Amber.
Yeah. So I don't think she heard. I think she felt the movement.
She felt the bed shaking.
Right, which started off slow.
Right.
And then
faster and faster.
So can you imagine? She's like,
no, I can't imagine. I'm trying not to imagine. But it's not helping.
She's on like a roller coaster.
It just keeps going on.
And finally, she rolls over and goes, "You are disgusting."
You are just.
Oh, now that would be degrading.
To who?
I guess not me.
Maybe she'd like it. Maybe that would just get her going. You never know. It was this. What if the story actually went like this? I wanted some. I gave the tap. I gave the rub. I gave the press. Then I decided to handle it myself. She rolled over. I shot one in her eye. She became incredibly horny and fucked me like I'd never seen.
Well, that would be something out of an erotic novel.
You never know, man.
Would that be your real life, Ben?
Yeah,
If you were if you were me and you were telling me this story.
Yeah.
Do you think that would have gotten your wife going?
No.
No.
I'm just saying, what if it, we always hope and wish.
Yes.
As men, we imagine things and it just doesn't turn out that way sometimes.
This
is why watching porn is dangerous.
Pipe dream. It's a pipe dream, really. So she said I was disgusting.
Yes.
I didn't know how to feel about that. So then I just finished.
Yes.
And the next day, she reminded me again when she saw me how disgusting I was. Now, have you ever been in that situation?
Definitely. Yeah, I think every man has been in that situation.
But have you been so brazen?
Every man has been in that situation.
Have you been so brazen to handle it while your wife was continuing to try to sleep in the same bed?
No. Not in a manner which caused her to wake up.
And see my...
You're going to be a part of this whether you like it or not.
Right.
Either way, you're not going to sleep.
Right. And you know what? And what if I just rolled over for the cuddle afterwards?
Yeah. That was great. It's consensual.
Because it's my wife.
Because you're married.
Right.
But there is a line there.
Probably.
It would probably be rude. You could probably just chalk it up to rude. To be fair, the Harvard Medical School published a paper
saying don't hold it in?
No, well, it literally said that ejaculating, it helps prostate health. It works the prostate when you ejaculate, right? And so this is actually helpful in preventing prostate cancer. And they did a study on how many times, what is the optimal number? 21 times a month. 21 ejaculations per month for optimal prostate health. Now, I don't know about you, but I need optimal prostate health.
Yeah, me too.
100%. I mean, look, when you get your prostate taken out, your ding-dong doesn't work anymore.
Even with Viagra?
I don't know, but I've just heard that when you get your prostate removed, your dick doesn't get hard anymore, which is a bummer.
It is a bummer.
There's a mark that needs to be hit.
Have you ever tried to handle yourself without a...
I'm from the sales business. It's called a quota, okay? We have to have a certain number in order to have optimal,
prostate health.
Or business health.
Yeah, or...
There's, we're just talking about
mental
quotas.
health.
Mental, you got to read some books.
Well, no, I got to jack off to be mentally healthy.
Yes, all those things are... I'm just saying, there's a quota here. It's called 21 a month. Now, I don't expect my wife...
to please you and handle your prostate health 21 times a month.
I think there are times when... I mean, look, at the end of the day, it's always better when she wants to do it, too.
Of course.
Always.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, even sometimes when you want to do it and she doesn't and she lets you anyways, it's like, I kind of feel bad about that. A little bit.
I don't.
You know what I'm saying, though? I mean, just kind of like, it just wasn't, I mean.
Right. She's like reading a book. She's like, I just move over. The Real Housewives are on.
I don't know. It's a weird thing. It's a weird thing, but it's real, man. I mean, it's true. I mean, look, as a male, you have this, and I think females have it too, but it's different.
We get stuff built up in the tank, and it's got to go.
It's got to go.
Yeah, you're almost paralyzed unless it goes.
It makes you think different before and after. I told Jen, I was like, listen, when I was single and it would build up, I mean, you start thinking about like chicks you're not even attracted to sometimes that you could just ring in.
Yeah, look at that cyclops right
and
there.
And then you go handle it for yourself. And you're like, what was I thinking?
Oh, my God.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, literally, when I was single, I used to try to do that before going on a date.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Complete chill move.
Get the first load out.
Oh, get it out. Because you're going to be acting different.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you end up hitting a home run that night,
you're going to last longer.
Oh yeah, you're going
to perform better.
That's right. She's going to be like,
you're
"Where's
going to be the 1 minute man?
Where's this unicorn been?"
1 minute later, you're hitting her with the fire hose.
Yeah.
And then you go to bed, like in her bed.
Yeah. Do you have any juice? Want some juice?
Yeah. Can I get something to eat?
Yeah. I need to refill
She's
the
like,
tank.
great.
Do you have any orange juice with pulp?
Perfect.
Yeah, right. I'm glad I hook
picked a real
in.
winner tonight.
Yeah, that's right.
Which brings up another topic: monkeypox.
Ooh,
it's not being talked about, but the cases are actually up.
Right, but now it's monkeypox.
Monkeypox is here.
So the CDC, if I'm not wrong, Ben, has released some guidelines, and their guidelines, they have drawn little cartoons to go with their guidelines.
It easily explains how to have sex if you have monkeypox.
Monkeypox.
And here are the suggestions. Try virtual sex. Masturbate 6 feet apart, which is kind of what we were just talking about. I don't think it was 6 feet apart, though.
No, it was more like about a foot.
Wash hands afterwards. Avoid kissing. Wear clothes.
So
interesting.
Friction dancing.
And cover your rash. Now, of all these, try virtual sex is the most interesting, right? Especially with the Metaverse. It's just weird when you get like guidelines for these kinds of things, you know?
I like masturbate 6 feet apart. Why not just masturbate by yourself? But I mean, I guess I can't really say that because
Be kind of hot. 6 feet apart. Don't touch me.
Yeah. Think you can.
You can't touch.
You think you can control yourself?
You think you can get it over here, big boy?
I'm going to try.
What if 6 feet's not enough? Doctor, I swear we were 6 feet apart. I think ultimately, you know, if you have monkeypox, definitely
probably not think about sex.
Go
at
to the
that
Metaverse.
Moment. Or not think about sex. You look like a leper.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things. But I mean, ultimately,
if I was all covered in boils,
are there like sex parties on the Metaverse and stuff?
There's everything. So, to my understanding, there are areas of the Metaverse where you and me could say, "Hey, bro, you want to go watch the game tonight?" And we could show up at a bar and watch a live game.
Wow.
That is being like a basketball game.
Right.
Or we could go and sit courtside.
Wow.
And watch the live game.
Live game.
Our avatars would be present. And they sell tickets.
That's insane.
So we could meet at a bar, at a restaurant, have dinner, hang out, socialize, go to the game, and sit courtside and watch the Bulls take on the Mavericks or whatever. So, that being said, there's probably like swinger clubs, I would imagine.
What about like rape?
Well, Ben, I mean...
Rape in the Metaverse.
Well, that brings us to
can you rape someone in the Metaverse?
Oh, yeah, you can.
Like, wouldn't you be able to push a button and be like, cancel?
Here's the thing. It's like the Wild West. The companies that are, making these, this universe, this Metaverse, this alternate reality, have not been proactive.
Yeah.
Getting so many complaints about certain things that are happening there, well... And they're still kind of not addressing it.
How would they regulate that?
I mean, I think they could regulate it pretty damn easy because it's like this. It's just like, your PayPal. It's your online footprint. You create an avatar.
Your online dick print.
Yeah. That is, you create an avatar that is verified to belong to you.
Yeah.
Now, maybe you could change that avatar. You could be a black avatar. You could have a white avatar. You could be a monster. You could be whatever you wanted to be.
Yeah.
But... it is linked to you.
Right.
And in my opinion, if your avatar is doing something that is illegal in the real world where your ass would go to jail, you should be fined, banned. This article, Ben, that I sent you, the metaverse has a sexual harassment problem, and it's getting worse. This article talks about this woman. Her name is Nina. Mm-hmm. She designed an avatar, cartoon-like version of herself with blonde hair, freckles, and entered the Meta's Horizon venues, which is a 3D digital world using a VR headset. She was there for less than a minute before a group of men touched her, groped her avatar.
Wow.
Without consent, taking photos as they harassed her.
No way.
She detailed this horrible experience. She says it happened so fast. Before I could even think about putting the safety barrier in place. Now,
so
I don't know.
Safety barrier.
I guess. I don't know what that safety barrier is. They say that she is not the only woman to report digital sexual harassment on Meta's virtual reality platforms in other digital worlds of the metaverse. There is one touching verbal harassment, simulation of sexual assault on avatars. They even talk about one person witnessing a violent rape.
Whoa.
A nightmare. Now,
how does someone get raped?
I don't know.
I mean, I just don't understand. You could just take the headset off.
Well, I mean, I guess, that would be one way to detach. I don't understand because, like...
I mean, I've done the Oculus thing. I've been in the metaverse before. You can just take the thing off.
You don't want to see what they're doing to me in there. Now, granted, I know...
I can't put it back on.
We're not laughing at rape because I just don't associate the metaverse and avatars as to being real life. So...
No.
While they might be doing...
Have you ever seen Westworld?
Yes.
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
Yeah. While they are doing unspeakable things to your avatar...
Right. You just put the headset down, and you're fine. You just go about your day.
Yeah. I mean, unless you have
weird,
sleepless nights, maybe that image is as real to you as rape in the real world.
That's right.
I don't know. I don't know how attached you are to your avatar.
I don't either. I'm not attached to mine. I don't even have an avatar.
I don't have an avatar.
You know,
I've never even been in one of these rape clubs.
I haven't either. I don't know.
I mean,
I don't know anything about it. But I do know this. Anytime, you get people together, dude, like, I think it's like fucking, like the numbers are so, it's like 1 out of every 10 people is like fucking nuts. Like a real sicko. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean...
And so, anytime you have people coming together to do anything, you're going to have harassment, you're going to have violations, you're going to have breaking, you're going to have murders, you're going to have rapes, you're going to have all kinds of shit. I mean, human nature's a bitch.
Yeah, and we're talking about dudes. I mean, dudes can be super scummy in the real world.
Yeah, dude, for sure.
Pigs.
I mean, there's real rape, real sexual harassment.
But even the guys that wouldn't take it there, put them in an area where... Hey, this is a cartoon.
That's right.
There's no fucking regulations here.
Yeah.
They might live out their every sick fantasy.
Well, that's the thing.
On your avatar.
Well, yeah, if you could kill somebody and get away with it, would you? I mean, I don't think I would.
No.
Some people would.
Some people want to know that feeling.
Some people would love to know what that feels like.
Right.
And if they could, they would.
And you know what?
And some do.
And the metaverse will probably be a breeding ground for that type of behavior until they have some real disciplines in place.
Well, look at video games. I mean, I can tell you, like, I love playing, like, shooter video games. I think are really cool.
I like Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, exactly. Stuff like that is cool. But, dude, to someone who's, like, I've experienced a lot of real-world shooting and stuff, so I know it's just a game. Like, I grew up shooting guns. Like, I mean, I know my way around a gun. So I know it's not a real gun. I know that's not how it is in real life. But you put a kid who's never even seen a real gun in the video game where he's blowing people away, and then they want to do that in real life. And I think it's a real problem, man. I think it's part of the problem with these mass shootings and everything.
You think video games are to blame?
No, I don't think they're to blame, but I think it puts it in your head.
Well, I think
you go. Here's you got a gun and you're walking around. You're blowing people away.
It desensitizes.
Absolutely, it desensitizes. I mean, you're doing the act, but you're doing it digitally. So there's no loss of life. It's just a game.
So while the metaverse could be a area for a sick fuck to take out, talk to a woman,
but that's somebody who either does or would harass people in real life.
Yes.
If somebody's committing rape in the metaverse, I would not commit rape in the metaverse.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So the point is that it's going to give people a medium to act out their desires, like Westworld. That was the whole thing with Westworld.
Right.
Here you can blow somebody away, you can rape people, you can do whatever you want here, because guess what? They're not actually real people. They look like real people, but they're actually,
robots.
Humanoids, robots, yeah.
Right. And actually the metaverse could be the launching ground for that behavior, because maybe they have those thoughts, maybe they want to feel powerful, but they wouldn't act it out in the real world, and they start playing with it in the metaverse, where there's no consequences, and then maybe when they start acting it out in real life, in reality.
Or at least they begin to fantasize about acting it out in real life.
Right.
When they go places, or when they see women, or when they in a situation where if I were in the metaverse, I'd do this, but I'm actually in real life, so I'm not going to do that. What
if they're on it so much they get confused of which reality they're
It's completely possible, dude. My understanding of it, I mean, as far as what Elon Musk has said about video games, he said, look, eventually you're not going to be able to distinguish between the two, like at all. Like you feel the wind blow. You feel a mosquito bite your hand.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? I mean,
in this article they talk about. But then
you won't have a mosquito bite on your hand when you come back into real life.
No, they talk about this mouth attachment that players can feel spiders, raindrops, even a stream from a water fountain on their lips. Getting the physical sensations of doing.
It's coming, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
With the Neuralink. That they're working on at Tesla, it's like humans are going to be fused with machines.
Absolutely.
With computers.
Have you ever seen the show? This is pretty fucking funny, actually. Have you ever seen
Man Will Be Fused?
Have you ever seen Manfuzed?
With
Have you ever seen the show Black Mirror?
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
But have you seen the episode? There's an actual episode on this.
The video game one?
These buddies.
Yeah.
Like me and you. Hadn't married. Actually, one's married. The other one isn't. Hadn't seen each other in a long time. His wife, the guy's wife, calls up his best friend who hadn't seen him in a long time, invites him over for his birthday.
Yeah.
He'd love to see you. Dude comes over, he brings a present.
Yeah.
The present is this new game and this game system. And he's like, yeah, man.
This is Mortal Kombat?
No. It's not Mortal Kombat. But it is kind of like a fighting game.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, man, I got you this. This game is insane. It's so real. And he's like, yeah, I'm not into playing games or whatnot.
Yeah.
And then one night, I think his wife denied him having sex or something. And so he fucking logs on. He puts these buds in his ear.
Yeah.
And when he puts these buds in his ear, he doesn't even have to put on VR goggles. His eyes like roll back into his head all crazy like.
Yeah.
So that's how you know that they're
in the game.
And it's a fighting game. It's like Mortal Kombat.
Right. Is this where the guy becomes a girl
and they start fucking
bang?
And they start fucking.
And then they see each other in real life and they try to be gay?
No, they try not to be gay.
Yeah.
But they keep meeting up to fuck.
Right.
Crazy in the game.
But then in real life, they're like, I remember at the end of the episode, they were like, we have to know if this is real.
And then they get
gay. They kissed, and then they were like, no, it's not real, thank God.
Their mustache is touching each other.
Yeah, they were like, ew. Not that there's anything wrong with if it were real, but yes.
But we're two heterosexual guys, so I don't feel that attraction towards other men. So to me, that'd be like kissing my mom on the mouth with my tongue.
But no, that was an interesting episode.
I think that's a wrap for today on the Manfuzed Podcast. If you have anything going on in your life you want to share, you can go to manfuzed.com. Need advice on something, just let us know. We will get back to you.
Thank you for listening.
Stay away from monkeypox.